Seth's waiting cardiac arrest. Hey everybody, it's Big White Seth.
Imagine you're driving home after a long day of work. You're trying to relax a little bit. You're listening to some music, maybe chewing some mints to freshen that nasty-ass breath of yours. Now imagine you get pulled over for a legitimate reason like expired tags or some such, and then you get thrown in jail for possession of cocaine and tampering with evidence. Donald May from Kissimmee, Florida didn't have to imagine, because it actually happened to him. May, who was driving home from work, minding his own business, was pulled over for a routine traffic stop. When the officer walked up to the car, he noticed something white in May's mouth. May tried to explain that they were just breath mints, but apparently the officer thought it was crack cocaine. Breath mints, crack cocaine, same difference, right? Now let's just pause there for a second. I'm not a drug expert, certainly not on how to dispose of them when a cop shows up, but I really don't think a person is going to try to chow down on some crack as a cop is just standing right there. So the cop took the mints out of May's mouth, put him in a baggie, and threw his ass in jail. In an apparent move to cover his own ass, the officer said he field tested the evidence, which was positive for drugs. He said that he saw May trying to buy drugs, and he said that May waived his Miranda rights and admitted to buying the drugs. Why in the fuck would anyone ever admit to that? Honestly, even if it were drugs and not fucking breath mints, why would you admit to it? Yeah, that's crack. I totally bought it. You caught me. I was trying to chew it up while you were walking up to the car. Damn it. It's damn fine police work. So May was thrown in jail for 3 months while he was waiting on the test to come back to prove his innocence, to prove that his breath mints were actually his breath mints. Why'd it take 3 months? Who knows? Maybe the equipment in Florida is out of date. Maybe the cop accidentally lost the evidence. Regardless of the reasoning why it took so long, it was long enough for May to lose his job, his apartment, and his car. 3 months later, the test came back and showed, you guessed it, they were breath mints. Imagine that. Needless to say, May is now pursuing legal action and wants to be compensated accordingly, and I don't blame the guy one bit. Lose everything you have because of the stupidity of someone who's supposed to be serving the public? I'd sue the shit out of everybody I could. This whole story kind of makes me wonder how easy it is to become a police officer these days. They seem to have become pretty lax on the aptitude test score requirement lately. Maybe you just walk into the station and ask for a job and they give you a badge. Or maybe you have to answer some kind of rigorous screening test with questions like, what color is this white piece of paper and how much does a 2-ton safe weigh? The officer in this story's answers? Blue. 300 pounds. Meatloaf.
Hey everybody, it's Big White Seth.